End Times the role-playing game comes in two versions, one using the Organic Rule Components 2.0 rule set, and another using the Powered by the Apocalypse rule set. The setting of both books is the same, only the rules are different. No matter which version of the game you have, you can download a PDF copy of the other version at our website, vajraenterprises.com. Which version should you play with your gaming group? Organic Rule Components is a moderately crunchy simulationist system. That means that the point of the rules is to simulate something like reality. Can you outrun the thing hunting you? Will you notice the predator sneaking up on you? Can you get to your knife in time? Those are the questions ORC was designed to answer. ORC doesn't have rules to move the narrative along, nor to track the relationships between player characters. ORC has you keep track of a fair amount of details, and in particular the details that will matter in those high-stakes situations. How many bullets do you have? What are the effects on your stats of a particular drug you've just taken? Have you been trained in disarming bombs? With more to keep track of, character generation can be a fairly intensive process with a lot of choices to make. In ORC, players only control their characters. The game master controls everything else. This makes ORC good for play involving mysteries and problem solving. GMs can create a challenge for the players and see how the players deal with it. Powered by the Apocalypse is a more rules-light narrativist system. Character generation is fairly simple. Each player chooses a playbook, and that playbook has them make a number of choices about their character. Much of character generation involves defining the relationships between player characters, as well as collaboratively building up the world that the players will adventure in. In Powered by the Apocalypse, PCs interact with the story and the game world via a number of moves. Often, moves will fail or only partially succeed in a way that creates a new challenge, and these challenges help keep the story moving along, propelling players from one tense situation to another. The Game Master has their own moves, the purpose of which are to help the players tell an epic story, a story that's always centered on the PCs and their experiences. So which should you choose? If you want the GM to challenge the players with mysteries and dangerous situations, where failure is always a very real possibility, and where the core question answered by the rules is, would this work? Then choose the Organic Rule Components version. If you want to co-create an interesting world and tell an epic story together, with rules that help drive the plot forward, where the core question answered by the rules is, what dramatic thing might happen next, then choose the Powered by the Apocalypse version.